promise not to lie in not one of these verses.
What's up, everybody? It is I again, the one and only Multi the Phoenix Warrior. I am just here coming through to talk briefly about uh about the Multiversary because it's our Multiversary this weekend. Here at the affiliation. Um, this Multiversary, what it is not only to celebrate multi, me, my birthday and everything like that. It's also to celebrate the anniversaries of Music Royalty Records, of the affiliation itself, and of Great Chicago Fire, and pay homage to everybody that's been a part of everything we've been doing for all these years. For me, it's a 24-year career. It's my Kobe year. Um, affiliation, I believe, is 4 years. Music Royalty Records, 11. And Great Chicago Fire, I believe it's 6 years, 6 or 7 years. So we just showing love to everybody that's been a part of all of that for the past however many years that we've been doing stuff. So thank y'all for rocking with us. Love y'all. Um, and we continue that at the sneaker ball taking place this Saturday. Link is in all our stories. If you don't know which story to find the link or you don't see it because the story's gone now, it's on all our pages, it's in our bios. Definitely come through and kick it with us for that. Some people don't know how the affiliation or the band or the record company even got started. So I'm like go through a little bit of how we got started and just discuss the trajectory of where we started to where we are now. So that being said, we have uh, Great Chicago Fire, which began in 2019. Um, Jethro, Adam, and myself, we were sitting like leading up to like the new year, or whatever. We were talking and we were trying to figure out like um, we know we wanted to create a band, but like who would be in the band, things of that nature. Literally, when we was talking about it, we saw Nia walking down the hall at the college, and it was like Nia. So Nia was one. Veronica was a part of our band for a little bit before she went off to college out of the city. Um, we had Danny, um, we had Wyatt, we had Mateus. This is everybody I'm just naming that's been a part of the band. Mateus, Kiki, Javier, Kai. Shout out to Her Majesty. Um, we had Diego, we had LJ, we had Brent, Keith. At time Terrence even subbed in with us before. We had Isaiah. We had we had so many different people. Terry that have uh, that has played with us. That's been a part of Great Chicago Fire. Because as you know, with the band and in this world of musicians and gigging, you don't just have you don't just those select few. You want to make sure you have people that can step in case someone can't make it, or they're out of state or out of the country at times. So we made sure we had all those individuals. That was 2019. In the same building, actually, is where Music Royalty Records was created with me, my sister Kaya, uh, the twins, the Tremaine, um, Q as well. Safari was a part of that. Star was a part of that. Um, we also had, I believe that was it. Yeah, that was all that was a part of like actually in Music Royalty Records. And everybody's still doing stuff, pursuing music. Life happens. The record company's still around though. We still got some artists assigned, and that's a part of Music Royalty Records now. Um, the band is actually under Music Royalty Records as well. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got some music that's out. We got an album that's coming out soon. I'm gonna take my Kanye time with that album. We also have um, the the spark, the creation of the the affiliation as well. Um, whew, that in itself is a whole episode. Um, there is an episode about the creation of the affiliation on here, but that came about. We had a gig in December of 2021, and a client had to cancel because of I don't remember if it was because of the weather or because of health reasons, but they had to cancel. Um, and so we did that, and then the band had been practicing and rehearsing like for months at that point. And I looked at Adam, or I called Adam, and I was like, "Yo, um, we need to do something because we done busted our ass." And I literally sat. I remember sitting at the table after I demolished strawberries for the first time ever in my life. Um, and I'm like, what to do? And then I'm like, we just gonna do an event. We go come up with an event, put an event together, and make it happen. We had a location, but that was also that was also the year that the Omicron virus had, the Omicron variant of COVID had came out. So the venue that we had ended up like shutting down because of it, and we didn't have a venue, and it was supposed to be January 30th, 2022. And I hit up uh, Varaydein, who is known as the godfather of the affiliation, also the godfather of my daughter as well. I hit up Varaydein, and I'm like, damn, uh, could you see if Lily's Tavern has anything open or available that we can possibly do our event there on the 30th, or even if it's the 31st, just that weekend. Um, and he reached out to them. Then adversely, I ended up on the phone with my godfather. Um, uh, and I was talking to him, and then he was like, okay, let me call some people, hit you back. Um, Varadian called me back, and this all happened on my birthday that year. January 19th is my birthday, by the way. He hit me back up, and he was like, hey, I got it. It's for no, my godfather hit me back up. He's like, hey, I got you a place, 79th Street Barbecue. You good to go? I'm like, okay, great, thank you. Literally minutes later, Varadian calls me back and was like, hey, yeah, you good to go with Lily's Tavern? I was like, what? I was like, okay, well, and he gave me the guy's number, the contact person number, and I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, I don't want to be like, hey, no, thank you, I got something, because they were both like opportunistic venues. So what we ended up doing was creating this idea to be able to have one event but two different locations, and it would be called headliners. And headliners would be our like I don't know how do you want to call it, our cornerstone event, I guess. It's our event that it's our event that has dual themes, so to speak, either dual themes or dual locations. It's always two things that go with it. So we created the first headliners event. Headliners. We love music, and it was one night, two locations. Um, so then I'm like, who do I reach out to cover this other location? So I had Great Chicago Fire, the band, perform at 79th Street Barbecue, and then for Lily's Tavern, I'm like, who can I get to perform at Lily's Tavern. So um, it wasn't that hard of figuring out because I already had like a short list of people, of artists that I already wanted to like reach out to and talk with, upon me creating their idea for doing these events now outside of where I was prior, without having without having the safety net that I had back then. Um, and so I hit them up, called them on the phone. It was like, hey, I'm doing an event. Are you available this date to perform? At this time, they was like they only had like 3 performances under their belt or something like that. And I was like, all right, cool. I will like talk with you or coach you through it, help you through it, so you will be able to like handle it. And the person that I called on the phone was none other than Cuna, who adversely ended up becoming the first champion ambassador of the affiliation, the first recipient of the GCF era, Your Era Award, and the godmother of my daughter. Um, and I've known her since third grade. Like we go way back, like sandbox playground, way back. Um, so hit her up. She was game to do it. It was just on me to go from one location to the other location. I was performing with the band and had the equipment and had to pack up everything. So we did it though. We staggered the times. I believe Great Chicago Fire event started at maybe 7 or 8, and I believe Cuna's at Lily's Tavern started about 9:30, 10, something like that. Um, Flyers around. But yeah, I we did that. That was the first flight we had with like moving graphics too. It's pretty cool. The food was moving. It's epic. If you ain't seen it, go see it. The GCFera.com or one of the Instagram pages has it. You may have to scroll for it though. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. That was the start of it. Originally, it was a Great Chicago Fire event events affiliation. I had to end up go back and change all of that to Great Chicago Fire Event Reels affiliation. I had a logo on it and everything, which is who we are now, and have been for all these years. So we made it happen. Where there's a kill, there's a way. Ended up being coined that year as well. Because I'm always figuring out all the time. And it's not always just me. There are people, there's a team behind us, especially now more so than it was back then, to help navigate through things and figure stuff out. Because it would be, if I really fully had to do everything that we're doing now by myself, like I kind of did some stuff back then. Oh my word. Um, but I'm grateful and I'm blessed for them. Which is why this sneaker ball is not just a birthday party for me, because if you know me, you know I'm not really vainglorious, contrary to popular belief. Um, but like people had to literally pull my teeth for me to be able to put myself on artwork. Like, anywho, that and then like the total 10,000 followers thing on Snapchat kind of helped too. But it's not just about me though. It's about everybody that's been a part of it. All the people that I've named. Rocsmoov also was at the second event of 4 headliners that we did, and the Rhythm Makers, Rocsmoov and Varaydein were at Lily's Tavern, and then the Rhythm Makers were at 79th Street Barbecue. The second time we did headliners. What was the headliners? Spring Break, I believe. Yeah, that was that one. So yeah, um, there's been a lot of events and things that we've done so far. I don't remember how many. Oh, yes, I do. We have done 45 events in total over the past 4 years, 45 events total. Um, and our last event up to this point was the John Cena farewell match, um, which took place December 13th. Uh, Shout out to Hot Take Wrestling Podcast as well. We partnered with them. We were going to do the Survivor Series pay-per-view watch party, but just like the weather is today, the weather was just awful that day for Survivor Series. But that was the event we did. So the Survivor Series thing doesn't count, even though the artwork was dope. Survivor Series thing does not count in this actual event. Um, but we did that, and that partnership was good for the season that we had it for. Just at least for me personally, to be able to just talk about wrestling. So it was good for that with other wrestling nerds. Um, so yeah, that was fun, and yeah, even before that time frame, before partnering with them for that season, we've been in 2 years from 2024 up till now. We've been in 2 years of well, 2023 technically, 2 years of development and pre-production for all these shows that we got. These these original podcasts that we have coming out and being um, rebooted and redone. Um, there are like 11 to 13 of them that are coming out. Heard this before, I'm sure, but I'm gonna say it again. Uh, we now have actively, I believe, three active right now, which are Multiverses Madness, which is this. Hi. And then we have Stop the Cat, which production for that started in like November. Like pre-production for that started in November for us on our end. Then we brought it to Shelly Mack, and she was like, "Yes, let's do it." She named the show and everything. Um, so shout out to Shelly Mack for that. Um, and then the third one is one that is debuting today, which that one was a very last minute addition. Like that popped in my head. The artwork for it was done like 3 years ago. I just didn't know what to do with it exactly. And that would be the arena. Um, and the arena debuts today. It'll be the battle world. Me and Cypher Six, shout out to him as well. We recorded our interview for a new age platform, and on there we mentioned the arena because he'll be a part of the arena. And we were saying how the arena is like Battle World essentially. It's Battle World in the Marvel comics, and it really is. And that makes me Doctor Doom, which Doom is one of my favorite Marvel villains. Actually, if you look at the one of the artworks for Hot Take, the original I didn't create, where it's like top side is Hot Take Wrestling and the bottom side is Hot Take After Dark. I believe Timothy did that. But the characters, the little stickers or whatever, I put those on there, and you'll see, for me, you'll see Loki, the helmet and everything, but it's not. The body is not Loki. The body is Doctor Doom. Actually, that's a little Easter egg because I knew this was happening. I just put that there because I saw it. Like, oh yeah, that looks dope. So yeah, the it's Doctor Doom. So I am Loki too. But yeah, it's Battle World essentially is what the arena is, and it's multiple um podcasters, creatives, entertainers, influencers. It is the platform in which they will be getting together and engaging in competition with one another uh, on teams and the team dynamic as well. Um, but yeah, and that debuts tonight. So take a look, take a gander, soak it in, get the information, see the time. That debuts tonight, 7 p.m. here on YouTube. Same bat channel, not the same bat time. Um, and we have some other people that will be a part of the arena as well. I already gave y'all a few of the names that's going to be a part of it. It's up to you to gather out all the names that I said who will be showing up, tonight for the debut episode of the arena. But definitely watch that one. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be playing games. It's gonna be a team dynamic. It's gonna be a free fall dynamic. It's gonna be real battle worldy. Um, and I just want to thank everybody that like was able to give me grace in coming up with that idea and present it to them kind of last minute. Towards like the end of last year and like the earlier part of this year. So thank y'all. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all for that. My thing is if something doesn't work, I really won't do it. But if it can work, well, there's a kill, there's a way, it'll happen. And I saw it being possible to happen. Bring people together. Because that's my MO. I love to bring people together, whether it be me being involved in it or not. Doesn't matter. As long as the togetherness happens, the camaraderie is there, and everybody everybody wins that way. Um, but yeah, check out the arena tonight. It's gonna be some real fun stuff. I think I'm gonna go ahead and reveal to y'all what we'll be playing tonight. One of the games we'll be playing for sure will be Taboo. So we'll be playing the game of Taboo tonight, and I bet you wonder how Taboo is gonna work. Wait and see. It's gonna be fun. It's points involved. People gain points. People lose points. People get eliminated. It's so much stuff. It's gonna be fun. And yeah, so tap in tonight, 7 p.m. Chicago time. Chicago time. For the arena. I think that's about it. I gave y'all some little tidbits of things, some history lessons. I got some messages and texts and stuff since I've been on here. Malta versus Madness is usually not live, but I decided to go live today um, because it's a snow day. It's not too much going on except that. But tonight it'll be fun. Tune in, tell your friends, tell your family, tap in with us for the arena tonight. Definitely have some nachos and popcorn. Popcorn's disgusting, but y'all got some popcorn and y'all can watch it. And be sure to get your tickets to the sneaker ball this weekend. Um, Obviously, everyone's invited. Everybody's invited. There's no one that's not invited, except for the people that are ops. People who uh who know that they're not invited, and they know they're not invited. But everybody else is invited. So yeah, have a great time watching the arena. Have a marvelous time at the sneaker ball. The best and the best, not. I said last time, the best shoe game wins. It's actually top three shoes. So top three shoes win. So definitely bring your A game. And I think I'll be included in the competition too because I don't know if I'll really have time to change as much as I want to. So I don't know. I may just wear the one pair of dope shoes to be fair and just like murk everybody that's trying to be in a competition. Be ready. Bring your A game because I'm bringing mine. Snickerball tickets link. I'll put in the comments. It'll also be on our social media pages. You can follow me at I_AM_MULTY. Follow the affiliation at AGCFERA. You can follow the Great Chicago Fire Band. You can follow the band at THEE1871BAND, the 1871 band. It's Great Chicago Fire's Instagram. That's because that's when the Great Chicago Fire happened in 1871. And that being said, I bid you adieu, and y'all stay safe out here because it's frigid as fuck.
promise not to lie in not one of these verses.